Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm good. Is it bad that I'm kind of nervous to return to my own home? Weirdly so, yeah. Maybe a larger presence of my people in the forest.
Benno, Silver, as you're talking and walking, both of you are smart enough to know how to move through the woods quietly and try to cover your traces. Whoever came before you did not. You see several things of interest. One thing that looks like cartwheels. Another one that looks like horse hooves. Human boots and larger boots. Those you're unsure of.
Humans in forest? It's normal.
Rarely, but it does happen. There's small groups that are allowed in for trade and whatnot. I wouldn't imagine that they'd be coming through with everything else going on in Ireland currently, but might be seeking refuge as well.
Silver
Might be
suggests
worth
we
going in
move off
slowly.
of path. Off of path.
Yeah.
The orcs who are going to chase Roche start chasing. Roche, flee down the road on your horse. Do so now, please. The sound heard along the road. Heavy thuds. A horse at full gallop and a man yelling. Directly to your right on the other side of the bush, they start to pass right by, with the sound of feet behind them. The feet get closer.
Venom.
Yeah, men with weapons. We need to go look at this town. We need to go look at the town.
Alright. Orcs and Roche that just went by the players, go ahead and populate the tribal area. Footprints to your right. You hear something heavy moving through the brush.
Looks like humans. Armor, weapons.
So fast.
None of that is a good sign.
Hot micing for a second so you can hear me.
Are those our buildings? Okay.
From ahead, you hear what sounds like a couple of groans. You've heard that enough doing work with the Dryad and acting as a healer. They're injured up ahead, perhaps dying.
Don't recognize the structures up there. But I'm going to guess people just seen ran by came from there.
Need to get closer look. So, armored man, walk by.
I'm going to swing around a little bit more. You're smaller than me, I need a little bit more cover.
Maple, stay with Silva.
So it helped my body fucking.
Silver.
Don't see any more armor.
Stealth checks are just enough. Jesus Christ.
At the buildings ahead. It's a bit difficult to peer through the brush, through the bushes, through the trees, but you could swear you can see bodies on the ground.
As Silver is peering forward, Fenno, something dawns on you. You know that there are humans that used to come once in a while and seldom trade with the Letri. And they were all allowed to only because they proved their trust, but you never really knew where they parked their carts or stopped with their goods before approaching your home. You think that this may be it.
You see anything?
Silva sees bodies.
That's not good. I think this might have been used
Should
by the
not.
few who actually were allowed through.
Should not go near.
I can send Iowa in.
Silva will rely on Fenno. This Fenno's home.
Just let me
Silva
know if
keep
anything
eye
comes running
open
at us.
for armored men again. Saw one pass already. May return
I'll see if
soon.
there's any more in there. There we go. I was going in.
A familiar feeling as your eyes roll back, and the feeling of your body recedes as you feel that of your warg. Its piercing eyesight, looking around the ground and the area of your question, sees several interesting things. One of which is a figure that you think you recognize.
Yeoman's out there.
Silva sees movement.
On the road or by the house?
By the house.
It's Yeoman, I believe. It is. I don't see any armor. But Yeoman is with a few lying down.
Wow.
Here they come. Start
Guess we're gonna
turning
be
up.
able to. Oh, yep. Alright. That seems like a sprained or at least agitated foot there. That wound along your gut should be pulled in for now and then along. There they are. Perfect. Make sure that one's tight.
We'll have to watch the road, but
As you come across the scene, you see older buildings that have been here for a long time. A lot of the husks seem rotted and decayed. They haven't been kept up with in a long while. Many larger boot prints on the ground. As you get closer, both of you recognize a stench that you know from where you've lived. Orcs.
There's something up the road.
Silva.
I need 3 of the NPCs who are currently in the village to be ready to be scouts. If you are not a named NPC and you're in the village, to be a scout, please move forward.
Creatures
No lechery.
and different predators roaming about Cagovia, and there is of late.
Probably driven in from the east, unfortunately.
Yes. Yes, come on.
We'll go back. How many?
There's only one. He's the only one that was able to survive. The rest are dead. We gotta get him back.
It's gonna be okay.
He has a wound along his gut and minor wound on his left arm.
Any treatment?
I was able to pack the wound on his gut just long enough to get him possibly back.
Okay. You grab one side, I grab the other.
Yeah, I'll grab the left. Come on, buddy.
Take a look down there. Maybe there's more of them. Search around the houses. Maybe there's more of them.
Come on, you gotta be slow about it. I'm still not full.
Couple of orcs patrolling between Letry and the hunting lodge. Very quickly spawn at the village and spread out between the village and the hunting camp. The rest of you go back to the village and populate. I don't know.
Reminder, don't get lazy.
Take
just
a
'cause they're
look.
not near, because one of the players can work at any time if he decides to.
A lot has happened.
You eat something? Take a look, see what it is. Ah. Oh no, I smell it.
That's getting caught again.
I'd rather not be an orc's meal.
Along the horizon,
So I'm guessing this.
you can see the massive trunk that you have not seen in some time.
Home.
Should be like 3 or 4 orcs out here. Where you at? And my elf patrol, you should be running into them now.
We're sending the elf patrol out.
Make sure you go with them so they don't get lost.
Yep, I'm gonna point them in the right direction. Elf patrol, front gate now. Okay, come on.
Let's go. They're gonna be here before you guys even get out.
I've delayed them slightly, so they're playing it safe, moving slowly.
Man, I've fucking lost you guys.
You should be able to follow the camera red lines if you pull open your menu.
Nope. Too dense.
I just watched you run past. We were on your left.
My left, okay.
I see you. I see you. I don't see you. I think you went past the hill. Head in the direction of the sun from the big tree.
Scouts,
I
move
see
in the
them
direction of
scouts.
this light.
Yeah.
This way. Lights right here.
Lone, you are
Follow this light,
physically the
this way.
closest, but you're moving away from them.
Bruns, I've got to reset VRChat. My audio is broken. And
Tish is over with us.
Straight line, it's in the clearing across from you. Zeke. Slight right. Go slow and
Come on. With me. Oh no, you smell it same as I. It's not just man flesh round here. That's why I like them more. They taste sweeter, better. I do like man flesh, but there's something nicer about an elf. Smooth, Come out, wherever you are.
coughs.
Jake the bushes.
Scouts ambush them.
Fix your leg from behind.
The hook provided the opening. And the orc has failed.
Do you hear something? Hey, where'd you two go? Huh? Where'd you two go, you gits? Good shit, Scouts and Lone.
Will be more. Bodies need to be headed.
Let's go.
Follow us. We guide you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So keep eyes out. There could be more nearby.
There was plenty more the way we came.
On the way.
and they chased off after one of them.
Keep low, move fast.
Stick to the bushes.
I don't want to wait anymore. I'm hungry. Why do we have to sit and wait for them to come out? We can just take it.
Player characters are on their way to the village. All NPCs be ready and in the village.
Yes, please make sure everyone is now populating the village. Go populate the village.
I want to see people sitting on some of those platforms and moving around some on the walls, please.
Should be at least one of you with a spear at the front gate as well. You so quickly, they're almost there. Get into character.
Walk out to the great tree. Are you alright?
Oh shit. Okay.
We need somebody with a spear.
Quickly, quickly, they're almost there.
The wars made- oh, this is so cool. Okay.
They're almost there. Let's go.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading over what's going on. Okay, sorry. We'll go. Okay, fine.
Why the fuck? What is this? Why are all their bodies like this? What is this?
Somebody take the stem spear off me.
What's
I got
going
it, I
on
got
with
it,
my
I got it, I got
body?
it.
Why am I like this?
Raffle gave you sassy hips.
Oh my god, how do we fix... But even if I use the normal one... Why is that like that? Well... That's upsetting.
NPCs move from the outer area into the inner area since they'll be in here for the most part.
Interesting.
They do need a mender.
Yeah, you should still get seen too.
Well, it's not reopened, so it works fine now.
That's good at least.
What is the state of that poor man?
Be a different character, that's a particular one.
His gut has been
outside.
lacerated. I had packed it, and his seemed twisted ankle as well as laceration on his left arm.
Then, looking upon this wood elf, you recognize the voice and the face. Garrus is his name. The leader of the wood elves themselves proper.
It's good to see you.
See you again. Yeah, it's been a while.
Greetings, Skin.
Yes, hello.
How are
Is
you?
it
Skin?
okay to be a big rock boy, or wait till the dry
So outsiders had come in, or they
Yes,
come
patrol the main area in front of them.
Yes,
Gotcha.
right over there. They're in need of a mender, and possibly they have news of the outside.
Nomad,
Amazing.
Nomad. How did you fix your sassy hips?
So, Trick Roach told me it was you have your legs kind of tilted, like your feet tilted in a weird way. Keep your hips and spine straight, and you try to look down a little bit, and that kind of fixes a little bit of the scuff.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's a process, but
Alright. Make sure you're near, like, in that area so it doesn't feel empty. Make sure you're towards the inside so it doesn't feel empty to them.
I must consult.
Yes.
Put them at ease, bring them a meal, urge them to sit down.
Can't say that was what I was expecting getting back here.
5 months, a lot can change.
Yeah. We're seeing that in the northern more things are coming here.
Is there anything we can get?
Soda, I'll give you a cookie if you can sit down properly over that ledge.
We've a problem.
goes. What is that?
It does not bode well. We've more orc attacks on the horizon.
There's a curiosity.
One of the humans
Yeah,
that we
nice.
trust was apparently attacked. He's laying semi-unconscious. We should be healing him. It does not bode well. In the tents, that way. Tenno has returned.
Ah, good.
Remember, you can also.
Another familiar
You're in my
face
home, you can
emerges.
speak.
One that you know is the soothsayer, Strulag.
Welcome home.
Thank you. It's nice to see you again. I'm glad to be back.
So what is all this business I hear? An orc attack and danger.
The orcs grow in number with every day, it seems, and they attack the humans that we trade with. He's the only survivor.
You may be at ease now that you're in the walls. Take a seat. Get some food in you.
I do need some food.
You're taking an interest.
I see. Just need to grab a bowl. 1 second.
I take it
So
you
something
Can I
I
get a
can do for
bowl
you?
by any chance?
Of course.
Can I borrow a bowl, just an empty container?
Let me see. Should be somewhere here. Do you have a name, by the way? Traveler?
Fenno.
Fenno, remember.
Yes. No, I do know.
Been gone
I've heard all about you.
Fenno comes from this village, please.
Me.
That's amazing. Sorry, I'm relatively young. I've only heard the tale.
I don't know who's telling tales, but I need to tell them to stop. What is your name?
My name is Yudra.
Idra?
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Who's your friend over there? Curious.
Your friend of mine, in a way, Silva.
Silva.
One of ours, in a way.
In a way.
Not from our tribe, but of our community.
He's going to take one of the dragon fennel he brought with him, and he's going to bring out.
Seeking how went your expedition,
Nothing like I thought it would be.
Are there any food props, or do we make it up as we go?
Pick it up as you go. Offer them pipe weed as well. Nothing like filling up the background, chat, acting like an NPC. You want some stew?
I just tended to it. It should be almost ready.
See if this works. These elves are cute, dude. I made it worse. I made it mega worse. I made it worse. I made it even worse. I made it even worse. I don't know how the fuck you do that. Why is he like this? What happened? Is it the height? Maybe I can change my height. Fucking ruined. Ah, it's kind of fixed. Little bit.
Silva's still speaking in broken speech. Are we not all speaking Elvish, or is that a mistake?
Did anybody tell you were speaking Elvish? Nope. Nope. I give up. NPC's got it figured out. I fucking don't.
There's no problem with the natural air. I just like the smell of pipeweed.
Starts to get the better of you. It's not so much to cause you to panic, but you have become very conscious of the fact that you are in a
You should
population.
get yourself some. You seem stressed.
It will not impair your ability to perform tasks.
For now.
Ah, of course. Of course.
Is he alright?
You'll be fine.
Well,
No.
I'm hungry.
Used to large crowds, crowded areas.
I suppose I could eat.
Second.
You survived Adwick. You'll be able to survive here.
Oh, Adwick is.
Alright, what part are we up to?
A lot worse than talking about yourself.
Yeah, there are no.
Yes. Every human.
I don't even know where to start. So many things in my brain right now. Had you made it back? Oop.
Dude.
I need somebody over by the players' church just crashed.
Gilman died.
Hey, is that Fenno down there?
Oh, he's alive again.
Welcome back.
Oh,
Get a group of people over.
Great.
Talk up Fenno. Be happy to see him. And this is also partly to make Silva
Call your
uncomfortable.
name.
Get a couple more people in there. Clock it in there. Hydration, get in there.
Hello.
He's
Didn't
back.
see you slip in. Good to see you again, my friend.
It's nice to see you all too. It's good to be back.
Well, this calls for a celebration.
Why don't you tell us all
Get
about
more
what's
pipeweed
happening
out.
out there, eh? We'd like to hear about what's happening.
Our famed animal tamer.
Yes.
The food is still on.
Do you want to sit around?
Please, have a seat. Let's talk. Hey, we've missed you.
Walk, take note of Silva in the back of the hut. See if you can get close. Be curious.
This is a short one.
Who is that?
Roach, please. I can't.
Very fine pipeweed, sir.
Yes, it's very tasty. How's your sweet apple?
NPCs, there is a tent to the outer wall that you all can sit at.
Quite used to a tribe.
Garrus, bring them there, please. I can show you first, very quickly.
We'll give him time then.
Intriguingly, it's something down there.
Everyone, I'd like you to follow me. Let's leave our healers to do their work. Come, we have much to discuss. Come, let us gather.
Yes, Elves.
He's going to latch onto your side quite literally, holding like a vice.
Yeah.
I'll drag you if I have to.
Zeke.
Did someone take care of you, human man? That's a no, I think.
18, you landed like a spider.
He's a little bit of everything, I think. Wouldn't you say, Silva?
is okay to say.
Yeah, you're safe here.
Pause. Silva, do you speak the same language as the Wood Elves?
That was the only language his mother ever spoke to him, and it was the only language he is quote-unquote fluent in.
Then you can all assume that is the language you were speaking here, fluently.
Silva was taught how to be a druid by his mother before she passed.
This is not a small revelation.
Where
Found a
is
druid.
where is his tribe?
But he hasn't.
Silva is all.
I wish to gather everybody.
They might be up in the trees.
Trees. Really?
I'm so good to see if
Damn
anything.
slippery ropes.
There is one over there, I believe. Is him?
How masterful.
Our guest, the small one, he's a druid.
Did you say a druid?
The tiny
What?
one.
I've never heard of it.
The little one's a druid?
They said something.
Where does he come from?
Go find out. Go ask him.
Good.
I knew Fenner was special, but he has a druid with him.
All Garrus.
Yes.
So you've all been walking for
Yeah,
better part of the day.
and you as well.
Yes,
Now that your
I
insides are where they belong, you should probably sit down.
Yes, they are in where they are.
Thank you, Lyra.
They haven't reopened, thank God.
You are a druid?
Yes, we heard you're a druid. We've heard.
Where are you from? Who's your family?
We'll be able to talk more. We do have some pressing issues we would like to bring up with the Elves.
Sure, you're busy.
I do wish to speak with you, though.
In time. Come, let us sit.
He'll warm up, I promise.
Fetch some
Silva, you are out in the open, nothing to put you back to. With a natural one, you cling to your brother. You will not let go.
Please fetch some food and drink. What is
Little shy, is he?
Welcome them.
You'll also notice that nails are digging into your
Have you
arm.
gotten any pipe weed?
I knew Fenner was
I
special. I didn't know he had a
I'm
druid.
used to it at this point.
Go get some for them, then.
First Adwick, now here, it's fine.
Come now, let's get them some food and drink.
Right, right.
Don't crowd around. Make sure to populate the farm area in front of them.
Good to be back.
Sure.
Yes. Please, make yourself comfortable.
Sit.
As you enter the small huts, it is nice and cool from the sun overhead. The thin walls allowing for a gentle breeze to come through and waft through the entirety of the interior. The smell of cooking
Please, have
food
some
and
food.
pleasant pipeweed fills the air. You feel at ease.
Sit, sit. I'll get food for your friend as well.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Of course.
And who is this little one here?
My name is Silva.
Pass along to our friend.
Silva. Well, pleasure to meet you. I am Garrus. Right. Now, hello. I'm sure we've all a lot of questions for you. Now, why don't we just start with the basics? Explain to me what happened out there with that human. Start to finish.
That I came upon after the fact. But we did see a group of orcs chasing another one down the road, out of the woods. Group of that's 4 or 5 that I seen there.
4 or 5.
That was just chasing down the road. There was a handful still scattered in the bush, and we
When I was
had come
coming
across
in,
another 2.
There's roughly around 20 or so that I saw.
20 or so. This doesn't bode well.
They grow more
Damn.
numerous every day.
It seems that way, doesn't it? A shame. A damn shame.
With Bedaria fallen, there's probably a lot more that would be coming here.
Yes.
The orcs and the wildlife making their way west.
So it is true.
Daria is dying, dead.
It burns.
Cold ones came and burned.
That is
land.
big news about Bedaria.
That is not.
Both human armies are killing each other, and there's a third threat.
Fools.
Can't be true.
Damn!
Small one. Where did you say you were from?
Silva was born and raised in Bedaria Forest, alone
And you
with
were the-
mother.
And you are the last of your tribe.
Mother passed some time ago, but something Mother is dead, but not dead.
What do you mean by that?
She walks the forest.
That would bring us to another thing.
That brings us to the third threat. That is in Bedaria.
What more could there be?
There is a lot I need to speak about that I had
You may
hoped
speak.
I had hoped to speak with others, druids and dryad if I could. Met another dryad.
No one meets with the Dryad unless the council determines
Dryad
it.
alone.
I'm sorry, but no one meets with the Dryad unless we determine it so.
He said another Dryad.
There's another
The
Dryad
council
that
understands.
found.
He did say there was another
The
dryad.
council must convene to allow such. I have spoken to her frequently now as the head druid and soothsayer. If there is something you wish to say to her, you may say it to me.
It makes sense.
Equally.
Silva and Fennel found a dryad alone, lost.
A lost. She has no tribe.
She is.
We're in the tribe of Wood Elves now.
She is lost, in need of guidance.
It would seem as such.
Where did you find this?
How does the druid be dryad?
She would be very interested to hear this.
We should
must
convene.
have- we must.
Dryad.
Remember, this is the part where both the tribal leader and the soothsayer will start to argue about the importance of this information.
We must tell her now. There is no time to wait for them. How many of the family lead are out hunting, gathering? We cannot wait for them to return. There is no time.
I don't agree. I do not believe that a Dryad needs to hear of this. We don't know of any proof so far. This is just speaking. This could be a falsity.
Needs to hear everything we've been, all these things. Bedaria's
But can we prove it?
lost dryad. Do
There
not trust
is
Fenno.
More. A lot more. A large story that twines and connects like a large tree. But it
If you
begins
wish to tell the
one
Dryad,
place.
you can tell us.
I've heard enough.
Perhaps council should
A
continue
group
first.
came.
This is enough to tell the
a
Dryad
group
directly. She will want to hear this. I
Or
should
else the
know.
council
We
needs to meet
anyone.
instead.
You can speak Elvish.
The council. We will talk with the council first. We must not concern the Dryad until it is absolutely necessary.
This gets heated.
The longer she waits, the more concerned she will grow. We cannot keep this
Yes.
from her. No.
This concerns all of you. Dryad is only
Then all
one
of us may hear it,
part.
not just the Dryad.
No, what he's saying is the Dryad we speak of is not the only part.
She is the highest among us. If she does not know, why should any of us?
Because we not need concern the Dryad with these things.
And it is tradition the families must agree.
There are also threats.
The
to our
families
home.
must agree. It is tradition that we agree before bringing matters to the Dryad. You know this.
Silva has much to say. Will take time. Please sit. Please. Will take a long time to explain.
Well, if you want to explain, then perhaps it is best we
Begins with
convene
one
now.
place.
Soothsayer,
Soon,
walk away with the
sooner
elder.
than later.
Say you need time to talk to each other.
Fine. Fine. Let's not squabble in front of someone who just arrived. You need to relax. You don't need to hear these squabbles. We'll talk.
Go and keep them accompanied.
Of course.
Soothsayer.
So you're saying
All
there's
will be
another family?
talked.
All right, Gelnum, this is the part where you talk about what's happened at home and all that.
Fenno, can I talk to you and Silva in private?
Dryad, concerning her with all the squabbles of the world. It's foolish.
Affects us as well. If Bedaria has
Continue your
fallen,
argument,
why
they're gonna
would
walk right
Cagovia
past you.
not?
And how do we know?
Listen, I don't understand.
Why are such
You've
loyal
heard of politics before. Welcome. Everywhere has them. We'll explain more, promise.
Of course.
Okay.
Everyone in the tent that they're leaving, go populate their world around them.
Well, the council
World
is
around us is burning, Garrus. And we will be next if we do not act
Just a
soon.
quick check,
now.
Bruns. Silva mentioned
Immediately.
that the only person he ever knew was his mother, which implies he has always been tribalist. Would this have an effect on how the village perceives him?
More of a curiosity. Seems unlikely.
Silva does not wish to
I
incite
just want to know more.
There is much that needs to be
Not
said.
panic, it's... There's a lot going on
Eagerness.
here. Tensions have been high since you've been gone. The families have been arguing
can
with
only
one
imagine.
another a lot more. Scouts have been getting more injured or have gone completely missing. The orcs have been more of a real threat than they have been in the past few decades. And the occasional scout, we have seen more and more of them appear,
That's all.
which has caused
It's all connected.
We know that. It's
Silva
still an issue.
needs to
As the conversation continues over here, you hear the voices of the two elders raise as they go back and forth about what to do with this pertinent information. People around the village you see turn and look at them. You see a bit of panic in their eyes.
But still, no tribe.
No tried. But they mentioned that. I think they said she was
No,
in
she's gotta
Hedrick.
a bum deal for her. We need to get them to actually listen. And we need to start from the
The
beginning.
only way to get them to listen is with the council. And your family, well, your parents would know the best of what to do.
I had asked for the council.
Yes, they're gonna be gathering soon. No. Everything's going downhill for the past few months now. With this war of the humans.
If you are a council member, go fill the building at the base of the green tree, or the great tree trunk.
Find the 4 leaders of the houses. Bring them to
The rest of the Wood Elves can congregate around the edges of the inside of the building and the outside. Do so, please. Elders, you can go and grab our player characters.
No.
You mean from the seer?
Most likely.
Okay.
Yes. That would be my guess.
Yes.
If she's seen something. Especially if anything we're starting to say matches up. I
Yes.
can understand why they're getting riled.
At this point, it'd be from the Cagovias.
been so incongruous. We have got the elders for you to divulge what you will. Please, to the base of tree. If you would.
It'd probably be wiser to have everybody.
Please.
Tell me why they are gathered.
A reminder, Garrus, while you are strong about your own opinions and you put the tribe first, you are somewhat impressed with Fenno as an elf, as a wood elf, I should say. And when it comes to opinions, he will often be able to garner your ear. You're more likely to listen to him over others.
Just getting out of the...
This meeting, council's gonna be meeting, and you're gonna want to know about who this dryad is at Adwick. This is his original mission. Where is her tribe? Where are her people? Why does she live so close to humans? And ask more. What happened in Badaria? Why are the humans at war? Will it reach Cagovia? And what are they fighting over? Make sure you look in the Discord so you know what they're talking about.
That's almost hard to believe. I know, it's exciting. Another triad.
As you walk into the tents where the heads of household are, the elders, just behind them you see what is a hulking mass of mossy rock. Its eyes an incandescent yellow, and behind it, one of the most full of life groves you have ever seen. A calmness emanates in this room despite the current mortal emotion, and you still feel somewhat at ease, though you definitely can feel the tension in the room.
Where is the soothsayer?
I'm behind you. Please, sit. Make yourself comfortable. House ahead as usual. We will... Alice and I will start.
Please.
Fenno, as your eyes scan the room, you can't help but notice there is no representative from your family. Your parents are not here.
Once you're comfortable,
Are my parents joining?
Your parents?
Remember, his parents are part of the council.
The
They're
Angels?
currently busy.
Pardon?
They are occupied at the present time.
Okay.
Let's begin.
Unfortunately, they are
Who
busy.
Who exactly is this dryad?
Her name is Iandel. She was part of the group that appeared in Cagovia, what is it, 6 months ago? Give or take? About 6 months ago.
Why does a dryad live so close to the humans?
Doesn't just live close with them, she lives with them.
With
them? Well, she did.
With them?
With
What are their
them.
intentions?
What What of her tribe?
That's insanity to you.
All of the story begins with one place.
Who's doing this? That's insane.
She. Hold on. Let them speak.
All of the story begins one place. Silva can tell full story start to finish, but no interrupt.
Laura and Hydratia, I want you two kind of skirting around the outside, almost whisper
Easier
gossip
to
to each other.
Silva.
Remind me, Silva, you're all speaking the same language. It will not be halting. It's not common.
Speak then. We wish to hear everything.
I'm not sure.
A group emerged from the ruins within Cagovia and made their way to Brunswick some time ago. With them was a dryad. The dryad was sickly, brown, dying, looked off, lost. I did what I could to help heal her, and I learned of the story of a place named Ledford. They used something within the ruins and exited through Cagovia from Ledford. These same ruins rested within Badaria and are the cause for the war and fighting within the forest. The forest has been laid to waste because they have been fighting over a strange construction within. There are ruins all throughout Azera that contain these strange contraptions that can make one appear from one place to another in the blink of an eye.
There must be some sort of misunderstanding.
Silva has seen it.
Let him finish.
I've also seen it.
You've seen it.
Silva had to heal the dryad after she forcefully used one of these devices. It took her life and nearly destroyed her. She was brown, withered, inflicted with withering. Silva had to replenish the dryad using what Silva knows. The dryad at this time resides in a new land, a new home, and has grown a new grove.
Muttering of disbelief.
That's not possible.
There's no way.
A lone dryad.
This is impossible.
Why?
This is. Are you sure?
Outside the building, who can hear this are going to start muttering amongst each other.
There is
One
more.
o'clock.
She
Biggest
has
bear.
been accompanied by one bearing the same marks.
Yes. It sounds like insanity.
What?
Oh.
What?
Would make things happen.
Why?
She is not a wood elf.
At least, not fully.
As you say this, eyes from all the families and council members are locked onto you both. Their eyes give away disbelief, but also an intense curiosity. They're not ready to believe such a thing could be possible. Ergo, everything that you have said would go against everything that Wood Elves believe in. You still hold the family's ear, but you think that they may not still believe you.
Thano, can you confirm that everything this one is saying is true?
To my knowledge from speaking with the Dryads themselves, and the noble-born high elf that bears the markings of a druid, yes.
A high elf with those markings is impossible.
Being true. Then I don't
High
know.
elf would never bear the mark.
What's happening? We have to investigate this.
This is understand. They wouldn't know anything about us.
No, she is a half-breed.
No, we have
She
to.
is aware of this, but she doesn't know.
No, it's still
Yes.
impossible.
She doesn't know anything more than that. She was
It's more of a tale.
I refuse to believe
There's
that
so
they
much more.
refuse to believe that
Family.
this breed can bear those.
Please.
Call them to silence, Garrus.
We have not heard the entire story. Please.
You haven't even heard
Continue.
one entire story yet. There's been a lot of months have been gone.
There was something beneath Ledford that the humans and the others brought with them. A strange illness that afflicted my mother and killed her. I could do nothing to save my mother. I tried everything I knew. This sickness spread from some strange mushrooms that my mother must have encountered. These same mushrooms were encountered beneath this place named Ledford. They infect people. The fungus latches onto their bodies and becomes something else. They take control of the dead.
As far as we've been able to find out,
Use
it's a creature of the Underdark. It's a creature of some variety. It's a hive mind entity that infects others.
This illness. What are the other than the mushroom? What are the symptoms? What are the
they
signs?
find difficulty to breathe. They will slowly lose
Soothsayer,
their
we
grip
won't
on
inquire
life
any further
as
about
it
this. That's after the
constantly
council freaks the fuck
clogs
out.
their lungs and slowly kills them.
It starts with a fever. Those exposed with it present with a fever. Unfortunately, Gelman can attest to that. Gelman, sorry. The next stage, from what I've been told, is difficulties breathing, coughing, usually with coughing of blood. And again, not long after that is death, from what I've been informed of. And that only stays for so long as well.
Silva
I
is
saw
going to
firsthand.
produce 3 items onto the table. Spider venom, hornwood, and Herrera grass. These 3 items, when prepared, create the cure.
There are no spiders in these
for
woods anymore.
illness.
Don't know why.
Dryad Piendel. She taught me how to create the potion from these ingredients.
This cure is
Brought them
useless to
here.
us. We've no spiders in these woods.
So even if we have it,
We may soon. Possible.
What?
Things are
What do
moving
you
out of, well, things are moving out of Badaria and trying to find new homes. We had a group of giant spiders not long ago take up residence by Adwick, as well as do bears, wolves, different beasts and whatnot, all escaping the human war, looking for somewhere to live.
You're saying they're forced to migrate.
The forest is
When their home is
burning, the
destroyed, they
land
have
is
nowhere else to
dying.
go. The humans move from east to west.
Forced out.
Everything. Another one.
Has seen it himself. One of your own has seen it himself.
I had went out east as the council had decided.
I had seen the... Goes back into the village, so when they leave, there isn't an empty space.
And one seemed to lead them in a way from the back.
Silva's mother died with this illness Silva buried her.
Who?
Silva buried her himself. However, she came from the grave. She was a druid, the last of our tribe. She lived in Bedaria. I do not know the whole story.
I saw a spindly
You're
I saw a
suggesting
spindly woman.
that this woman is your mother? Is that what you're suggesting?
My mother died. The illness took her, and I buried her myself. I was informed by one of the spirits of the wood that my mother had risen from her grave at the command of this thing that controls these mushrooms. I did not wish to believe it, but I have heard and seen things that have confirmed that she now is among them. And what is worse is that these, from what he has said, she retains the information she used to have and is able to cast her magics.
There's one thing that the group from Ledford who encountered these mushrooms first had been able to figure out is when they take over a person, and after death they are able to learn what that person learned, retain it, and because it is an entity that shares one mind, it means that every one of them walking also learns that information.
This is terrifying information and erupts the
We
council.
don't know
There's a
if
chance this is true. We must investigate this. This is impossible. I don't know. What can we do against this creature? This threatens our way of life. We cannot allow something like this to exist.
But now why the Dryad must know.
The story still has more. The Ledford people with the Dryad faced whatever this thing is beneath Ledford and came from Ledford and exited your ruins in Cagovia. They unsealed your
No one's
ruins
exited
and
these
may
ruins.
have let the mushrooms in.
No.
Nobody.
There's no way
No
they
one
can
else
reach
has seen
Cagovia.
anyone.
That is
It was
impossible.
5 months ago, and the proof is their very existence at Adwick.
If this is true, then the Dryad would have already known, surely.
They are not the only ones who have messed with these things.
No, we would have
When
seen them
Silva
had they
lived,
come from here.
when Silva
She would
lived
have
in
warned
Bedaria,
us. She would have told us.
when Silva lived in Bedaria, a group went and did something which caused the forest
Didn't the
to become
council
sick.
know? Didn't the scouts see the group?
We would know about this. This is impossible. What they're saying
no
is
way.
ridiculous.
Okay, I thought that's how Fenno knew.
Would have seen
She would already know if
There's already inconsistencies in their story. They say people have left from our ruins, yet no one has. It's not possible. It is very
They have no reason to
How
lie.
well do our scouts
Have you
monitor
scouted your
rocks?
ruins in the
Look at their
recent
faces, they
days?
speak plainly.
Have any of your scouts returned from those investigations?
Yes.
You've been mentioned of scouts missing. You've mentioned scouts going missing. There's mention of scouts dying and going missing. It is very possible that they are within those ruins.
There are many things
Willingly
that
or
could make
not.
a scout go missing.
There's a lot of
Aren't the
orcs
ruins
lately.
sealed?
The forest is greatly disrupted.
At this
I know
point,
guarantee that
the council on both sides are going to erupt whether they believe this or not, and Garrus, you're going to usher them both out. You're gonna
How
take
well
them.
are those rooms monitored by our
We
scouts?
have to take this seriously. If there's a chance this could happen, we
Let
have
them
to.
see
It
the
is
dryad.
impossible. There's a chance. If there's a
Damascena would
chance that this
already
can
know.
happen.
She will tell
Both of you.
them, she will confirm
I need you to
the
come
story.
with me.
Yes or no?
If it were possible,
We have to
then
figure this
Etla's
out.
knowledge would have
This is
contained it.
foolish.
This
I
threatens
can't
our
imagine that
growth.
these
This
outsiders would come back after all
Any of
this
this
time of
exists, then it
investigating
is
the
in
outside world.
contradiction to
Something
the
shorter.
knowledge
Well
and
known
wisdom
in
of
the village. He
Etla.
has no reason to
It
lie.
is not, and that's exactly why we have to investigate it.
We need to speak about this. This is... Are you sure about this?
Yes.
I know you wouldn't lie, but you're sure that what you think you saw is what you saw.
I've seen the portals.
Remember,
myself firsthand.
Garrus will let your
I can't
Fenno
say
and
I
Silran
traveled
speak
before,
them in private. He believes
but I've
them.
also heard the stories.
Advise them
from
to give the council time.
everybody surviving from Ledford. And they all have the same story to tell.
It's clear that
They all have the same story, but for now, taking what our friends is way.
Look at the grapes! They're so juicy right now. You have to try them. They're
First 5
my,
months ago,
they're
but any disturbance
massive,
enough.
perfectly ripe.
Go populate the inner area around the players. Inner village area.
Could you do it?
Populate the area.
Fine, just one or two. We need these for the wine. Where did she go?
I came to offer help and offer what I know. I intended to bring another with me at some point to meet your triad. For now, things have become more dangerous. The triad wishes, Yindel wishes to meet with one of her own. The roads are not safe. The roads are not safe.
We need time. We need a little bit of time.
Yes,
The council.
No, of course she's not fine.
There's still 6 other warnings that I want to give to the council. Believe me.
Silva has
No
a
offense,
lot
Silva,
more
but the
to say,
Dryad is
but
the last
I
on my
haven't
list.
seen. Yes.
Show them, Garrus, that you believe them. You just need to give them time and you'll talk to them.
Yindel comes with her own complications.
Is there somewhere I can sit? I need a moment.
Please, do you want somewhere more private?
Please.
Will a tent do you fine?
Thank you.
All right, look.
I know.
I believe what you're telling me. I know you would have no reason to lie to us. We're not fools. But these are big actions that we're taking. We need time to discuss this. I will get you somewhere quiet to rest. But I need to somehow convince the council of what you've told me.
There's still more.
Roach, you can just put them in this tent here so they're away from everybody. Good man.
Lauren, you think this is a good opportunity to appeal to the curiosity that is Silva?
Soothsayer. I see you. Hang on. Over here, so they're out of range. Now is the time that you're going to talk to them about the sickness. Let them sit down and relax a tiny bit. As soon as it seems like they've settled in, because they're going to go to a tent on the other side of the tree. We'll question them about that sickness and ask more, and then get them to help you get these remedies that comfort those who are sick.
Right. Cannot cure it. There are no spiders here.
No spiders here. Ones that are mentioned in episode planning, which is rat clove, sapphire moss.
Right.
Good man.
No, they clearly displayed knowledge of her.
Another one of your.
I can agree with that.
You might want to rein
You both
her
may
in.
rest at this tent. Have some food. We prepared some for you. Just relax for a minute while we discuss what you've told us. You'll forgive me, but this is big news.
I understand. It's been a lot for me to take in. And as I said, we've got information also regarding the humans' war and threats there.
They were quite delicious.
Make sure you populate the area around the players, and not in one big group.
In time. We will hear what you have to say. In time.
Yes, thank you. Start making your way towards the gate-ish area, so that everything that they see is populated.
Maybe this is
Even over here, in the quiet, still hear the yelling echoing from the main hut and beyond. The families seem very nervous, no longer at ease. Tension fills the air more so than ever, and the calmness even now cannot even keep that abated. In this current moment, when you look around, it would look like most of your kin are perturbed, distressed, and also curious about your friend. Whatever answer the council reaches, you feel you'll hear about it shortly.
Silva. Do you want some food?
I actually hate smooth turning.
Stew, I think.
Do not go.
I know.
Give them
We have some
time to
grapes if you
rest.
would like some.
They have been very busy.
I worry for the small one.
Appreciate it.
They're quite thick. Quite delicious.
It seems strong. This long without a tribe or a dryad.
Oh, there she is.
We drew it alone, though. And only listen to the word.
We're good for now, thank you very much.
Do not think
Of course.
for long. Do not sorry.
Do you think they would join us?
Seems to have.
Oh, Lord.
Hurrah.
Do you have any grapes left?
I mean, we have a whole vineyard over there.
I don't know if we should have started with the easy stuff.
It would be good for that.
It's not that far away.
Everywhere I go, everyone I speak with, no one ever listens.
Oh boy.
They're listening, it's just a lot to take in. Even though more to believe.
Hand them these drinks.
You have to think these ruins have sat
Are you sure I shouldn't?
untouched for longer than my people have been here, as far as we can tell.
Let them speak among them.
That seems to be the same for all the ruins.
Need a bit of
We're
rest.
finding out that
I will speak with them soon.
they contain some magical thing that allows you to move across your land. No, it's a
I'll bring these to them.
big bite to take. And I don't know if I've ever
The
talked to
truth
you.
is the truth, no matter how.
Yes, and we all have our own issues believing things, that, especially things that you believe are impossible that you have not seen yourself. And I don't know if I've ever been able to tell you before, because we don't really get much time to talk, unfortunately. But having another dryad living and knowing about them living is one thing. Like, that in itself is a miracle. But then having wood elves come to a tribe that also has a dryad, who have met another one, who have met more than one dryad in their lives now, is unheard of nowadays, and has been for thousands of years. Or hundreds, not thousands.
Silva's hands are still burned. Your friend saw Silva dead.
They know. It's the elders. It's been the same over and over. We've had the same history. As far as we're aware, there are more tribes with dryads, but we don't communicate.
Silva hopes we listen.
They will. They just need to yell it out first. What we're telling them shakes with they believe for now. But the only way to survive is to adapt to the new information, so that is what will happen. I believe it. No other person in this tribe, very few people even dead from this tribe, would ever have met another dryad or had any proof of another existence. The few that escaped Eshmathalas and, well beyond current history and memory. Like as I said, there's only possibly a handful of dryads in the world that we know of. And those, we believe, are with larger tribes such as Leetry. But we don't even know that anymore. There has never been communication. It's hard to communicate when you live in the middle of nowheres and your survival relies on staying hidden. So having a dryad, especially one that was so close, without a tribe and alive, just a lot. It's not that they don't believe Silva, it's just a lot of information to take in and believe at once.
Silva understands they have their own problems, needs, beliefs. Silva had only hoped to alleviate some of Silva's weight. The weight only grows.
Yeah, don't have that happen. You've seen the politics of Adwick somewhat. You've seen that it's, messy to say the best, to say the least. Unfortunately, it's not much different here.
What Silva said was true. It all goes back to Ledford. All of it starts with Ledford.
All the stuff with the mushrooms, yes. I've also spoke with Mirandel and Cerevet.
War, all of it. Ledford.
Well, the Dryad starts in Badaria. There's still quite a bit that we haven't told them about her, what she remembers, and the issues with memory. Yes, from Badaria she goes to Ledford.
The Dryad's home.
No, I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that's where her memory picks up, which is a whole other issue we're gonna have to deal with.
Why are they using metal pots and shit? Because they trade with the outside world through a small group of humans, and they get curiosities. It was explained in the lore documents you should have read.
I bet you used my pipe on me as well.
You know I did not.
Talk with Cerevet and Mirandel and them about the mushrooms and what was underneath Ledford, and got their theories and their experiences.
I appreciate that.
So I'm with you. I know this is
Silva does not wish to leave. Silva does not wish to leave without checking and ensuring ruins here.
I brought that up to Garas. Because I also said that's a very easy way to prove our story.
I do not
from Cagovia.
Excuse me. I do not mean to interrupt.
Yes.
But something you said back in the meeting has me curious. Just how to.
That's good shit. What? Oh, yes. That's. Have you tried this stuff?
This illness, as you described it. Something similar is occurring.
Player character, or not player characters, NPCs. Those of you by the front gates, others, I need you to lay in tents around the players. You will show the symptoms they're talking about. Coughing,
Where was the last place
sick.
you put it? Let's start there.
All these tents right here. There you go. Right here. Come back. Who's walking out the gate? Nomad.
And I went to go look for my pipe.
Come here. These tents here.
Stay in the tent.
Sick as fuck. Fatigue, coughing up blood.
I don't.
Right, sorry. is not available in Cagovia. And maybe, I don't know, perhaps if we can
Silver.
figure something out for that.
Silver was given a warning to pass along from one of the two. Gindel and her daughter, the daughter of the wood, one with the marks, are the ones that made the solution, but they warned us if any were to die from the sickness, the bodies needed to be burned, or they would turn into those things.
I'm in front of you.
With my mother. I buried my mother
Frenchie,
myself.
you're sick from where you are. The sick that you have from the tribe is to
No,
your
it goes
left
against their ways.
in the outer area. You'll
But
bring
that
them
is,
there.
As far as anybody has been able to figure out, is the only way
Ask them to look at their symptoms.
properly combat these mushroom things is fire, and the only way to stop the bodies returning is fire.
I see. Well,
That is-
be sure to keep that noted.
Silva will
sad to
do
hear
what
that.
he can. Silva will do what he can to help Venno and his people. If
Well,
that means we must get more spider venom, then so be it.
There is something you could help with in a more immediate sense. With all the gathering parties out, we need all the hands we can get, and we are running low on sapphire moss and racklove that we've been using to treat the people here. You both displayed, well, I know Finno is well versed in them, but Silver, you also displayed knowledge of those in the meeting, and I was wondering if you could assist us by gathering some in the wood.
Probably a good
Silva
idea.
came to help,
Yep.
so Silva will help.
Tish, you present?
And unfortunately, with
Say again?
what you just said too,
Are you present,
it
Tish?
helps it all in
Yes, I am.
the discussions.
Follow Venno.
fact
Maple,
that
you follow Silva.
The mushrooms are here.
They're going to be foraging for those supplies.
It was one of the warnings that I
Acknowledged.
have.
Who's grabbing
was
what?
We have not seen
the
any
fact that
mushrooms, but this sickness
Don't know yet.
No.
They're both looking for those rat clove and
when they
sapphire
passed through
moss.
the portal from Ledford, the portal was in the same cavern systems that they had come across this mushroom hive mind, spores and everything. It wasn't directly in it, but it's connected. So one of the fears that we had was when they traveled from their ruins to the ruins here, is that some of that came to the forest as well. And it spreads like wildfire from what we understand and have learned.
I think they have enough help for now.
I see.
So unfortunately, some of our own getting
Frenchie,
sick.
have them come look
shows
at
us.
your sick, see if they can identify it.
Silva has another fear regarding.
We will discuss in a moment, but for now, perhaps you can identify the illness, make sure it is the same thing. We don't want to make any rash judgments.
Silva
We've
can
not seen
make
this before.
Silva can make the cure, and you can try it on one of the sick.
Well, here, come with me. Perhaps I can just show you them, and you can identify the symptom.
Bring yourselves to actually
Perhaps.
know that those grapes were in
I've only seen one sick with it so far, and luckily they weren't far along.
Silva has seen sickness from start to finish.
Sick, they're coming to you. Make sure you're hacking your lungs up and
Living is
shit.
suffering for me. Take my spear.
Coming over to you, Sick.
Sick, man. Stay at a safe distance, please.
You should keep face covered when dealing with them.
Stay back, kid, please.
The 15, Benno. This is the same things you remember being explained to you when it came to the symptoms from Yindel. Also, the very preliminary stages that you viewed when you first with Gilnum. Very much looks like.
Oren, Zeke, and Hydratia, move around a bit more as you guys are basically out of sight at this point. Put yourselves back into the background.
She's coughing up everything.
From what has been explained.
Looking at the two in front of you,
Water down.
you see that the front of their tunics have blood on them, being coughed up with their own lips. You are certain it is the same thing.
Same thing that took his mother.
Oh yeah, it's Shroom one.
The healers, anybody dealing with them, but cover them both with cloth.
I see.
It's just safer that way.
They might get upset.
How much more?
Let them have a few more days.
At least 5 more.
Do you think you could perhaps go and clear yourself for us? We don't want them to get anywhere.
No, that's not a problem.
It's the same thing.
Alright, DMs are gonna head out shortly.
Silver has seen this from beginning to end. It is the same thing that took his mother. It took his mother.
Thank you. You're strong of will, Silver. For how long you've lasted on your own.
Try to breathe calmly.
Soda, your body is going to become racked with so much pain that you're going to start to almost like involuntarily shake around, just from the coughing alone. Naomi, you're going to be very, very concerned about this, near panicking.
What you've done here. What you've done.
Silver can prepare a dose for one of the worst.
What's happening to
may
him?
not.
Nothing, brother. He's just having
We
an
can keep
episode.
them stable at the moment.
If you don't have a
Rocklow and Sapphire. We will keep them stable.
Probably just every nightmare.
And when you come back, perhaps you can prepare
Your things will take us to.
That'll help. Something must be done.
We could supply spider venom. You guys will know.
Silver.
Yes.
This question. All investigate the same place.
No, they've been all over.
They've been everywhere, all over.
We'll need to get the Racklow Sapphire Mask and I think we'll need to get Yendel and bring more of the cure.
Turning your head to the side.
We will discuss such things when you return. I'm sure the council, given enough time, will be given them to consider.
Something's in my chest.
You did? There's a cure.
Praise be.
Come on, Silva. Go find what we can.
Oh, you're gonna be fine. Please. You gotta,
Alright, DMs, stick to your player characters. Ratclove and Sapphire Moss, you should know where they grow from the description I put in episode planning. It's obviously not on the map, just guide them to places you think they should be getting it. NPCs, switch to orcs and patrol the woods. You might see the players, you might not.
Does that include the desktop users?
No, combat. Yeah, I mean...
Brunswick.
That's why I asked.
Thano and Silver are asking Gilnum to come assist them and protect them.
Yeah, absolutely. Grab a spear.
I'm assuming around us.
Alright.
I've got Silva's character sheet open.
Alright, you two.
I got Thano.
I'm going to do something to scare Silva. So try and separate them at some point, just a little bit.
Silva does not know these woods.
I spent a little bit of time in them. Should be able to find my way around.
Not as much as me.
Oh, that's true. Would Benno have any idea of looking for older trees?
Say again?
Explain what you mean.
Looking for sapphire moss, so I'm looking for like older trees to grow by their roots.
Yeah. If you walk through the forest, you'll probably spot one guided by a DM.
Okay, perfect.
DM note, every single DM is currently with you.
Oh god. No pressure.
Sup?
God, is that you?
NPCs, make sure to give me some orcs out here.
Yes, Iowa flying above too.
Remember, they can turn invisible. Just so you can get in place.
Yeah.
Old trees for sapphire moss and bushes for red.
I got sapphire moss. You got reckless.
While wandering into this bush, you were thinking, well, maybe there's recluse here, but
As you look a little bit closer, right in the back of this bush,
Silva, you recall
you
hearing,
start to see
Not just seeing the sick, but maybe the tents, but also hearing some of them particularly grievous conditions. You think to yourself that moving through the entire forest in one group may take a while. There is certainly risk in going, but the option remains to split yourself in fact to cover more ground and recover the materials
We're gonna need more
quickly.
than that.
It may
Yeah,
serve
for
to
sure.
save more lives. The choice is yours.
Be a slow process. I have to watch over it back. So,
More of them remain to split up.
Radio demon!
You go with him.
Yeah,
Silva.
I know you know this one a bit.
Careful.
And run through all the hills and bumps. Revives the one.
Premise I gave Silva
Also,
was that
just head back
this will
towards
help
the
them collect things
giant
faster.
Yes.
Okay, stay safe.
Yes.
Stay quiet.
Yes. Silva, my son. So we have to find it in underbrush.
DM query for Silva. Which herb are you attempting to gather?
At the moment, I'm looking for Racklow because I'm looking through the bottom of the bushes for it. I do not know where the older trees are.
DM notes. Elnan, you hear none of what I am about to do.
Silva, passing through this entire bush with a natural 1, you find absolutely no hint of anything that would indicate Racklow here or in the nearby vicinity. You will have to search much further.
Yeah. There's some more over there.
My dear Silver. Look at how you've grown. Silver. You not be afraid. Silver.
Don't hear a voice.
You feel like you're cheating.
Silver. Silver.
If there was a voice,
Silver.
I would hear it.
Silver. Silver. Don't be afraid. Silver.
Whatever you're hearing, I do not.
I am so proud of you. Alive and well. Silver.
I'll check there. It seems plenty of underbrush there. Could possibly go in.
Dearest boy.
As you inspect the bushes, you see traces
crawling away.
Crawling under, you search around, and about halfway in, before halfway out, you find a small red leaf.
What are you doing there?
Come on.
You can't see me.
We're looking for deer!
No.
Maple, I've lost you. Where you at?
I could not tell you exactly. I will say Church has his camera out, so you should be able to find the red line.
Unfortunately,
We're
I have to
not.
hold my head at a certain angle to see it.
We are not that far from where you were before. Wait, I see you, I see you. See my blue? I'm shining my light. I'm close to you.
Spinning. Ah, there you are. See ya. Gotcha. Lead them towards the ruins.
Which way are the ruins?
We'll see.
Oh, up the hill? Is it toward the sun?
Don't leave me waiting. Do not have fear, Silver. Quickly now.
It is the direction of the sun from where you guys are at.
Silver. Hurry. Faster.
You're a bit too far, Bruns. It was hard to hear you that time.
I not hear the voice.
Faster, Silver. This way. Quickly now. Silver. This way. Don't leave me waiting.
There's orcs out here still.
Silver. Silver. Quickly now. There you are. Come on. Silver. Silver. Quickly now, my son. Quickly. Follow my voice. Silver. My dear boy. Alive and well.
For a moment, sir, it flashes in your mind. The ingredients. You were gathering.
Silver.
And then it's gone. And only the voice remains.
Quickly. Hurry. You must run. Quickly, Silver. I am alone. And
Bit
there
more
is
to the flank
danger
direction
about.
going runs if you're heading for the ruins.
The group with Nomad and Hydration, you are dangerously close to a player character. Be careful, move slowly. I will tell you if you
Come with me, Silver. I am by myself, and it is cold, and there is danger about. Silver. You're almost there. Quickly. Hurry. Hurry, my son. This way.
The voice calls
No. Silva, we need to go. We need to go now.
Do
We
not
need to go
fret,
back now. Into
my
the
boy.
now. Just wait.
Silver, do not leave me. They will not harm you, Silver. They will not notice you. Please. I am alone.
Mother. Is that the voice you're hearing? Silva.
He's turning towards the ruins.
Silva.
Mother.
That within your very being, Silver compels you to listen to this voice. It calls to you.
My son.
Over there. Silva. They will butcher us.
Silver.
Calls that you will be safe. They will
Please.
you believe.
I am alone. And it is dark. Silver. My son. Please. Silva. 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 My son. Just a little farther.
If this is your mother,
Please. Silva.
what you told me is true and what I saw in the Daria.
Silva. My son. He's so dark and cold. Don't leave me here.
We are close to these ruins.
Please.
Ruins we should not be at.
Just a little farther. You're so close.
Rolling.
You are so
Venom is
close.
almost done with his collection, and then he'll start to head back.
My son. Hurry.
Rolling for Silva. Silva, with a 12, you lose your footing and you slide rolling down the rock. You land hard.
My son.
Your wounds are minor, but you are shaken. But you continue on.
Silva. My son. My everything. Please. Silva. Silva.
Are you holding him back? Like, are you physically holding
I'm holding the strap right now, but he's like.
Silva. I was never meant to be here.
3, if Silva attempts to pull away, then Dylan will be able to hold fast.
Silva. I don't have long. I will never be able to reach out again.
Venom is on his way back, but he's
Silva.
far away.
Silva.
We can move to the left.
My son. Silva. Please.
That we had before to move back to the position at your Venom. He's gonna have to go through that area again.
Silva.
If you are looking at the big tree stump, it is directly out in the direction that the gate exits.
Silva. Silva. My son. It has me. It has me and I cannot go free. Silva!
Following is seen by you both.
Silva! My son! Silva!
The most horrifying amalgamation you have ever
My
seen.
son!
This thing is beyond reason, unnatural. It's
How I have missed you.
existential dread.
How I have longed to see you again. not be afraid. I will not harm you. You are my son.
I will need a roll.
Rolling. A 9.
Silver approaches the
My dear son.
I'm going to grab a
Silver.
rock nearby and toss it, make it sound like there's a sound by the tree. Right across from me. Straight ahead.
A crack by the tree to your left. And Silver's loud. Other direction, other direction.
Near Fenno, rotate counterclockwise around the tree.
Silver. Silver. Silver.
Alright, they're booking it back.
Okay, Hydrasia and whoever else is there, you're in the perfect spot. Just stay around that area.
Your legs pump as fast as they can, your body feeling limp and cold. You still hear the voice echoing behind you, screeching your name, disappearing into the distance. You have no idea what you have just seen, but you know your mother's face when you see it. Whatever it was not lying.
Oh, that is not your mother.
The sound
That
of
is the
cracking
thing I
wood
saw.
behind you. More howls of grief and rage as you hear chunks of trees being taken out and the rustling of grass and brush as whatever is following you gets closer and closer.
Right, this way.
Gilnum, using your intuition, you see that
just slow, don't mind me.
You see that the hunter lodges are to your right, along with the main road. You'll be able to orient yourself from there. You're right.
Oh.
Silver. Silver.
Hydrasia, start moving down the hill back to where you were coming
Chris, you're a bit too far ahead. He's not able to keep up because of the difference in glacial speeds.
Hydrasia and Soda, go slow and make sure you're talking the entire time. Same direction.
Silva and Genlum are almost back at the village. Genlum, as soon as you arrive, you are going to collapse once people come to aid you. You are tired, you're exhausted, and filled with fear.
The orcs will realize that they are too close to their
Goblin!
You
Venno
must
is
come
back.
home,
Come to the drink.
Silva. How could you leave me?
Ignore it. Ignore what you
You put me in the ground, and you left me.
Whatever you hear,
You left me.
ignore it.
Silva!
You arrive in a
The figure's in
state
front
and
of you.
collapses
Oh,
to the ground.
Never mind. All NPCs should be back at the village, correct? Yes, they should. Both of our player characters are here. All NPCs, come back to the village. Populate it. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
Get one of our medicals! Somebody help him!
Are you hurt?
I'm on it. You know, just give me a minute.
I saw.
Good!
That was a
Quickly!
Bataria. It's here.
The thing you saw.
Mother,
Gimlin seems to be speaking almost as though to nothing. He is unresponsive to any of you, and his eyes do not lock with anyone here.
What exactly did you see?
Would you like us to bring you over there?
Hand on your head.
They here?
As you put your hand on his head, Benno, you feel him shaking. Absolutely terrified. His usual tan skin is the palest you've ever seen it. He is not in control.
Okay, I'm going to physically grab Silva by the shoulders.
Those NPCs
Can't go
report
out
the
there.
council get ready to be back
You can't
at
go out there,
the
Silva.
council room when the players start to
The small being is too exhausted from running through the woods to defy your grasp.
You're getting trial carried. I'm sorry.
Everything's alright.
Up in the air.
Hopefully now, anyway.
It'll be all right. Get them inside. Go on.
Do you mind if I bring him back to the tent we were in earlier?
Please, go.
What the hell? What happened out there?
What they spoke of in Badaria is here. What?
Elders.
In the ruins?
Looking at their faces when they came in, both of you perceive yourselves to be good judges of character. You usually can tell when someone is lying to you or someone tries to deceive you. After all, your kind has to avoid the deceptions of outsiders. There was true fear in their eyes, and Gelnum is one of your best hunters. They volunteer for basic suicidal runs all the time. This is abhorrently clear that something is wrong.
So, do you believe me now? Are the Dryad could be spoken to? Is this not
Yes.
evidence enough?
Yes, yes.
I admit you're right, but we have to convince the rest of the council now, not just me.
You know,
I love you, Lilith.
Galen is as best as the rest of us do. I don't think it'll take much convincing.
I don't think so either. Let's be quick. We need to gather. Need to talk.
Come on.
Okay, reminder. There will be a council meeting again, same members. The players will walk up to the council already arguing, so go ahead and get position. Garrus, as soon as Fenno comes near you, you're going to act like you don't see him, and you're going to yell that he deserves to know. We're at that part of episode planning. Make sure you're looking at it, you know what's going on. Alright? About the vision, and the hunters that went out to address it, and that they never came back, and that those ruins that Silva just found that are different from others that were used out of character, so these are different ones, are sealed. They've never been opened.
Damn.
They recently opened, and that's when you sent those hunters in there because of that vision, to scout it out.
You're armed. Did something happen?
No, just...
If you would, maybe we can at least get rid of the sweat.
Your mother returned to Atla.
There's nothing to fear anymore.
That thing walking around is not your mother.
Everyone is back.
Where's Fenno? His...
Thank you.
Is Silva's mother? It is.
It's not. It's a thing inhabiting what once was her corpse. Silva's mother is passed back on. She is in Atla's care.
Do you need to speak with him?
That alone can say something is off.
Must understand the extraordinary is not so extraordinary.
Alright, Naomi, we're gonna need the Dryad soon. Okay, just so you're aware.
I heard you stole my other spear.
Gambit, if you'd be so kind as to tell Fenno and Silva that the council is meeting now. They've requested them.
Make him open.
Symbols and symbols.
Garrus, switch places with the suits
Has
there.
he not been proven right time
Switch
again?
places with the suits there so you don't know they're coming. We'll tell you when to say it.
And perhaps.
So, we need to discuss. Are we going to bring this to the Dryad?
Seems there's no other choice.
It must be. If nothing
Just
else.
don't.
Must know now. Must you truly know now, brother?
Yes.
You're not in the condition to go.
Remember,
Be here in a minute.
remember, Naomi, you will be starting down by the water in the grove. Go ahead and get in position.
In the water or just by it?
By it, at the shoreline, inside the grove.
I'm going to say this much for you, for visual reference. Even after what you saw in Badario, you saw him downtrodden before, he looks worse.
Council members, make sure you have episode planning open to this particular part so you know what we're talking about. Vision, source of blight, Fenno's parents.
As if he saw something terrifying.
And Fenna, you know this elf to be relatively courageous. He has faced orcs many a time. There have been situations where he should not have survived, but he made it through. You have never seen him as afraid as he is now. Not once. Not even close.
It's here. It's here. The thing I saw in Badario, it's here. It's the spindly woman. It's here. It's here.
Tell the council.
The council needs to know. Grunts better near us. That way.
They're meeting. That way?
No, they're meeting in the... Oh, okay.
Like I said, could have been a trick.
Let's go, get the players over to the meeting.
Get them some water if you can.
They need to go. Yes, I need water.
Come on, they
I
must.
need water.
They can't keep the council waiting.
So do you want to...
Yeah, they're getting restless up there, man.
Come with me.
They're going.
I can let them know.
Give them my water.
You're getting restless up there, man.
Love these elves. They're so classy.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Garrus, stand by.
Not just hearsay.
When I say it, you'll say, angrily, Fenno deserves to know. He's on his way.
At the very least,
Why does he need to, why does he need to, what good will it do to
3, 2, 1, say it.
It's simply he deserves... Fenno deserves to know about what this happened. Why would we not tell him?
Hand on your shoulder, Garrus.
Hand on your shoulder.
Fated.
Fenno.
What happened?
Kill the boy.
There was a vision, you see, of the ruins opening. This was foretold.
Fated, perhaps.
Fated. I'm
essentially
anything else.
Along with there was something about a source of light, something of dark claws coming from beneath, looking to snuff out the glow of reed. The only place we know that goes underground is the ruins nearby.
I'm sure you're quiet and you speak up or get closer to your mic.
As long as any of us can remember, we sent some scouts. They never came back, and the entrance couldn't be opened. And your parents were among them.
Yes.
That is why they are not here.
Not here.
We had not wished to
How long ago
diminish
was that?
your...
I'm sorry.
How long ago?
A few weeks ago.
A few
Couldn't have
weeks.
been more than a few weeks.
We have not been able to get back into the ruins.
We have no way to find out where the scouts are, and we are worried that if the rest of our hunters try to do so, the Dryad will be undefended, and we can't allow that.
Indeed.
It's all we can do to keep
whatever
whatever's down
is
there.
down there. It's dangerous. That's all we have. It's all we can do. It's
Emphasize you don't have the manpower.
Just don't have the manpower to make this happen.
And with so many more getting sick.
We've already lost so many.
Indeed. Now the sickness takes us. You've come at an auspicious time, Finno. You and your lone druid. What's that?
No.
Oh, more. Alright, well. Go on.
Yeah, it's about the same thing. The one that's... So I was telling you that his mother was turned into one of his mushroom people, for
That
lack
was
of
the
a better word, I
suggestion.
guess.
Yes.
There had been, he mentioned a little bit about it. The Dryad around Adwick had a vision of a woman leading these mushroom people, standing at the the metaphoric head of the army, commanding them and attacking from afar with no weapons. This was confirmed by Gilman when he was out there as well. And unfortunately, both of them just ran into her in the woods.
What is the target of her wrath?
Hold
on.
Who's her?
Ran into Silver's mother.
What's
or
this woman in the vision?
Of her.
Whatever,
Yeah.
let's call it, of his mother. The corpse reanimated of his mother. I don't know exactly where both.
What?
Reanimation.
Where precisely?
I didn't. Silva and
But she
Gelman
was buried.
in
She
it
was buried in.
that way.
She was buried in Bedaria. How is this possible?
He, as he said earlier, he was given a vision from the forest that her tomb, her grave lay empty. This was a while
This
ago.
is enough to convince you that there are forces at work beyond your understanding. Soothsayer, the Dryad, must be spoken to.
Soothsayer.
Perhaps fate has set forces at work in motion that are greater than us. We must consult Damascena.
We must.
No, we must.
We are soon to approach, Lady Dryad. I hope you are ready.
Do I recognize Finno?
Yes. As it says in episode planning, you would know him to be a great contributor to the tribe itself.
Toad.
Aye. The Dotatos agree, yes.
And?
Aye.
So be it.
Then it is settled.
Thank you all.
On the call. Can you go get her to tell me where my spear is?
Send them on ahead their own. The Guardian will stand aside when they approach.
Right. You two. You may approach. Go on.
The Guardian will allow you to pass. Do not fear me.
I trust you'll show the correct amount of respect.
Of course. Thank you all.
Thank you, Benno.
They come your way now, Demacia.
Are you gonna go get it for me?
Demacia.
Demacia. The joke. Demacia! As you walk into the grove, you were exposed to the grove that was in Adwick. But this is remarkable. It is far different than anything you've ever experienced. All the feelings of calm and safety and warmth, all as one singular place. There is a stillness in the air, aside from the wind itself. And for one moment, with everything that you've been exposed to, every single weight that is upon your shoulder, you feel as if you can breathe, and you have time. I will tell you when they are behind you.
A figure. Lithe, feminine, and green. Stands by the water's edge. The very sight of them, captivating and calming. For the both of you.
What I said earlier. Because what else? I don't need one, let alone two.
Remember, you are a literal goddess to the Wood Elves. Right? But you are benevolent and kind. They're approaching your back. Are you? 3, 2, 1. They can hear you.
Finno.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
How good that you returned.
I wish it was under better circumstances with other news.
You bring a guest.
Yes, this is a new friend I've made along the way. Her name is Silva. Silva,
Friends
this is
are always welcome in this place.
see.
As the Dryad's eyes wash over you both, a feeling of calmness and safety, far greater than even the grove supplied, grips your bodies. The fear of earlier events, your worries and caution evaporate. You feel as if you can speak freely here.
You are safe here. Breathe.
Thank you. It's a feeling I don't think either of us have had in a while.
For what purpose do you seek me out?
Has the council told you of anything that I've brought forth to them yet?
Council has not approached you yet, but you sense a great distress.
The council has not approached me, but I sense a great distress. Speak.
And I don't know where to start. We come with news.
Come lurk behind them.
We're not supposed to be around this light right now.
Hey, you three, copy Andre, and patrol the grove as guardians.
I gotta turn on my full body then.
Okay. Leave the spears here. See him from here. Your mic is keying really loud. You can see him from here.
Does not remember who she is. Not fully.
Where is this dryad?
She lives in the forest.
This will be of
by the
immense
human
interest
city
to you,
of Hadwick.
Demacia.
Tell me more. She has no
Tell me.
memories, you say.
Same story. It all starts with Bedford.
As much as I know you're interested in the Dryad herself, it's more everything else that surrounds her as well, and the people that is leading to danger for us and our
The
people here.
Surely she has a tribe.
She
does
has
not.
no tribe, and only
She
one
keeps.
daughter of the wood.
Heartbreaking.
She's not a daughter of the wood. She's a high elf that the Dryad has adopted as her own daughter, who is unique in her own
She
way. She has
is-
the markings. She has the markings
is
of a
touched.
druid.
She is touched by nature.
A dryad all alone. That is heartbreaking news.
She's made her life with the humans and other races that are in the human cities.
With humans.
Goes back to Ledford, yes. Humans, Bjornings, dwarfs, anything and everything that you can think of.
This cannot be.
Is
It is.
DM here?
Present. We're all present.
I would like to do something that I would like to do something I've done for Iandel and basically show her what I've seen. I want her to get the full story unaltered from myself.
How'd that fucking helpful?
Very well. Alright, Naomi, you're gonna have to fucking think everything that you know these people are involved in for the last fucking since you've been here. Good luck. If you have any questions, I'll fill you in. As your hands touch that of the Dryad, the skin feels cool and firm. It's unearthly. Almost as if something so perfect should not exist.
Let's try.
Your eyes close and start to roll back as the Dryad looks directly into you. Memories come flooding forward. Things that you have gone through, things that you have seen, everything that you have experienced since arriving at this cursed human capital. Interactions with the Dryad, interactions with Fenno, interactions with everyone who came and go from the grove as it was built from the ground, slowly by Eondale's influence. Everything that you have experienced in the last 5 months is shown in steady pictures to this Dryad. Her eyes continue to stay locked to yours. Go ahead.
He wants to put particular emphasis on the words given to him by the Guardian. She is the bridge.
Conversations with the Guardian are revealed to you, something that is shocking. A Guardian has never been seen or heard of for as long as you have been alive. Thousands of years. You hear these words that she is the bridge, and your eyes widen. The connection breaks.
How can this be? This Dryad, is she safe right now?
There were
She has a
beasts. Beasts came. Servants of Ash, they call them. Something to do with the gold ones. Elves put through hell turned pharaoh.
Whatever her imperfections, this Dryad should be brought to you for question.
The human empire makes. She has a grove. Yes.
You have done much for this tribe. I require one thing of you. It is urgent.
Anything.
Please, bring to me this Dryad. I must see her. I must speak with her. I must help her.
I can do that, though I will warn she will not travel without the High Elf daughter, who you may have an interest in as well.
Then bring her. They will be welcome here.
They both seek.
Did the memories tell me about the mushroom thread?
Yes, you can bring it up.
Need guidance.
And guidance, I shall provide them. See that they are brought here safely and swiftly.
But on to this bigger threat.
I can do my best.
Silver must apologize. Silver's mother is here.
Yes, though it pains me greatly to know of another Dryad in such a situation. We must speak of what is eating away at the forest. Cagovia is crying out. The wood is being poisoned slowly by the wars of man and these creatures of the dark, of which you know.
All starts with Lightford.
Indeed. There's much change taking place in this world. Even the oldest trees can feel it. and the oldest among us. If we are to survive, this threat in Cagovia must be vanquished.
That's somewhat what we were coming here to discuss with you. We were telling the council and everyone about its plague, I guess, for lack of a better word. It started with the Dryad and her surrounding people in a human city called Ledford. They uncovered a mushroom hive mind. There was something in the Underdark in their caves. They uncovered that, as well as, in a different area, a set of runes with a portal in it.
Saw
What's
this in
being referred to
Silver's
as a
mind.
portal.
I saw
The mushrooms.
in Silver's mind.
Yes. Those people from Ledford managed to open the portal thanks to the Dryad. It nearly killed her to do so, but she managed to save herself and a group of people. But we believed by doing so they also brought the sickness, the mushrooms, at least some of it, some of the spores, through the portal because they had landed in our woods, in our ruins outside of Glona. That's where the portal had dropped them off at, and they had trekked from there to the city of Adwick. And we fear that
all shall be well. The love of Hitler is with you. Fear not. Continue.
we know that it came through here. There is another portal that we know of that these people from
Stop speaking gibberish. We're trying to have a real discussion
I'm
here.
going to go.
11.
Yes,
3,000.
I got
You
14.
can't count to 3,000.
That's
how
not
many-
That's not a number.
No, I scratch a mark.
From what they say,
You
there
scratch
is
a
plenty of
mark.
numbers out there.
Yelling with a 10, you piss yourself.
See
Okay,
the
fine.
sun go
What
down.
comes after 9?
I have to find my rock.
Fair enough.
With a 10, Gelnum urinates himself. It's your problem now.
Conservative elves.
He cackles to himself mischievously.
Wait. I feel my arthritis is kicking in. There must be a rainstorm nearby.
armed for the most part. This woman that Ian Dell had seen in a vision at one point, and Gelnum had seen in person, and barely lived to tell the tale. She leads these armies of mushrooms and attacks from a distance without weapons. And as far as we know now, she is the mother of Silva and a druid of Atla, taken by this thing that is able to use her knowledge and her powers against everyone else. And unfortunately, when we were out collecting stuff for the people who were afflicted in the tribe, Silva and Gelman came across her alone. They didn't see any of the other mushroom people, but they had seen the spindly woman, his mother, in the forest outside of Kelowna.
This darkness threatens everything. Our families here are not aware of the threat that all of this poses. You must find a way to stop this.
There's a large group of many different types of races and people trying to figure out how. there's theories that they have of where it started from and where it is controlled from. It's we think it's a beast of the Underdark, and the
Do I offer him help
thing
from the
controlling it all
families?
is located still in Ledford.
Answer him and then ask me again. I didn't hear
Everybody
you.
cannot agree on plans or anything, as is normal. We're dealing with that. There's
course.
a war on the doorstep as well, which hinders things.
The story began
We
at Ledford. It must end at Ledford.
did bring.
Do I offer them help from
information
the
from
tribe?
Cure.
So the tribe is very thinly split
by the mushrooms.
because most of your best hunters went to scout it out.
It looks like there's a few tribespeople who are.
You can offer to protect the outside of the ruins while they are within, so nothing comes behind them. But other than that, you'll be relying on them entirely.
Had found a cure for it. We brought the ingredients for one dose and to be able to teach the people here how to do it. But we lack a critical ingredient here, which is spider venom. Which is something that
Are you able to bring more?
we can try our best, yes. We do have spiders that decided to move in near Adwick, near where the Dryad and ourselves are currently residing. We're going to try to get as much as we can.
If it is possible to catch one, it can be milked for its venom. It will last and produce more, but catching them will be difficult. The nest they have made is quite extensive. And they are all coming from Badaria. Badaria burns as the humans advance. All
Difficult, but
over the ruins.
not impossible.
Not impossible.
I'd started
Our
working with
tribe
a
is
woodworker.
spread thin. We cannot spare anybody for you for this task.
The ruins are the danger.
And the ruins
She is
we can
there.
assist you with. We can provide a protective field if you choose to venture into them.
Silva fears that what was left open remained open. Fears that Silva's mother will be used to open it again, and the infection will spread.
Then you must go there and stop it. We will do what we can outside of the ruins. Provide a barrier. To keep what's outside from coming in.
Silva does not feel that anyone is ready. Silva cannot face her. She is beyond Silva.
You have light in your heart, little elf. You are strong. You have Atla's love. You can face this. You must face this.
No one can face her but him.
No one can face her but you.
Ask Fenno what it is he can provide. What he plans to do.
Ensure Dryad comes to see you and will do what he can to get the spiders from Fenno's home. Silva has lot to prepare for.
Yes. Finna, what are your plans?
Open anyways, can I suppose?
Can I tell Silva he can come back?
Yes, of course.
I hope how we can hear with any more information and such. And yeah, we can get the Dryad. Try to get Spider and get that back here as quick as we can.
You will give Fenno.
We do know
a wooden rune.
There are people who
petrified
know things
wood.
The portal
That if he uses it, if he touches it,
People who
presses
knows
it to his
to
heart,
lock
and
it.
thinks of the grove,
The road
no matter
locked the
where
one in
he
the area.
is, he will be brought here to you.
I can't say I
for
trust
as long
them
as you are
or their
alive.
motives, but
It is a
if they
boon
lock
that
it, only
may
they can
save
open
his
it at
life
least.
as he takes
Which
on this
means
charge
it
for
hopefully
you.
keeps it out of the hands of others. We can
For Fenno?
For Fenno.
have a lead at least for that as well. And I'll do anything I can and it is in my power to protect the people here.
Wait here. I have something for you.
Okay.
The golem is cool to the touch, slick with moisture.
As Damascena approaches you, you see what looks like a strange, polished piece of wood in her hand, petrified, with a strange symbolism upon it.
Take this room. Finna. Should you be in dire need, press this to your heart and think of the grove. And for as long as I am alive, you shall be brought here and protected. Your charge is of the utmost importance. You must bring her here.
I will.
Make it clear that this
Thank you for this
will
blessing.
bring him here directly. At once, he will wake up
This
here.
rune will bring you here immediately. You will wake up in this grove. Do not forget. Do not lose it.
I'll guard it with my life.
Silva?
I am here.
It's over here.
The task before you is dark. I understand your fear. If you must, come to me once more when you return with the Dryad. Come see me and feel the peace here. You will be welcome.
Thank you. Silva has his.
Player characters are soon to depart. Make sure you populate the inner village.
Comes to us.
It is only you. I must ask it of you. We will give you what supplies we can for your journey back.
I think we can make it back, but I don't want to be a burden on the tribe at all.
They're not a burden. They have earned as much.
You are no burden. You've earned this much.
Appreciate it.
You'll send Gelnum as a guide. Make sure they are safe to the edge of Cagovia.
We will send Gelnum as a guide to make sure you reach the edge of Cagovia safely. From there, you won't be on your own. But I will be with you.
Always.
Be safe, and Lucy.
Wish them a safe journey, and you may say your farewell. Damacia.
Journey to you. Santa. And to you.
They're on their way.
An auspicious fate.
Stay safe.
They're about to re-enter the council chamber.
As you leave the grove, you cannot help but feel a slight sadness, knowing that your feet will soon cross over this threshold back into the cold and uncaring world. The momentary safety that you felt here was joyous. The conversation with Damacia has put your hearts at ease, though the task before you is monumental. Regardless of the help that you receive, you understand that this tribe and its survival is now on your shoulders. With newly acquired information and a boon that may save one's life, you exit the grove, your path clear.
No pressure, no pressure.
You return.
Yes.
Was Damasima pleased with what you would tell her?
I don't know if pleased is the right word, but she was happy to hear of another sister Vela, or daughter Vela.
Good, good. And I take it she has given you some of her wisdom as well.
We had filled her in on everything that we had known about, with the threat looming. And she had given us some wisdom and tasked us to bring the dryad here.
I see.
The lone dryad brought here. I see.
Be with them when she needed done.
Not at this moment. She tasked us to bring the dryad here. And
Surely.
with dealing with the portal in the ruins.
On your way back, you can take some food, perhaps?
I have a health potion or two. Good.
Indeed, anything we can to help make the journey a bit more easy.
I don't want to take too much from you. I don't want to be a burden. We have traveled with full packs as well.
Offer them rations, offer them potions, 2 health potions, 1 stamina potion so they can arrive sooner.
We are lucky that while carrying you,
has
my side
tasked
did
you
not
with something,
split
then
open
we will
again.
do everything that we can to
Only been
make
2
sure
days
that
now.
it goes perfect.
We will take this offer.
Of course, we will prepare please prepare a pack for them.
I do.
Potion.
Yes.
Aye. We'll get a care package for them.
I also will stop
Send
down
them
at
on
the
their
sick
way,
beds.
prepared.
I do have a bunch of sapphire moss and red clove as well.
Oh,
I didn't get the chance to stop by on the way back up.
NPCs, go place the sick back in the same place again. They're gonna pay you a visit before they leave. Quickly, NPCs, go to the sick area, like right now.
back out in the cold. As the sky begins to darken.
Perhaps the rest of the tribe would like to see you off then.
Yes. I will ask, and Lady Demosena said it would be alright to have Gelman accompany us to the border at least.
Of course, of course.
Of everybody to get us there safely, it would be him.
How the woods are presently, I'm sure they could do nicely. We'll get you ready for it.
Appreciate it.
We're having a small care package ready for you. We'll send you on your way with it. The least we can do.
Thank you again. I'm sorry to drop all of this at the doorstep here, but
no,
as soon as things start
Remind
going,
him that he's been a boon to the tribe.
Make sure
that he does the Angsel family good.
We'll be back as soon as we can as well.
You have been nothing but a light in the dark, all right. Especially with things getting how they are. Your family will
continue
be
that.
proud, I'm certain.
Wait,
I have no doubt that you will.
Soothsayer.
What?
There's one thing that we need to discuss about Fennel here. He is like someone else in this tribe. One to see through an animal.
A warg.
He is a warg. He has shown me indefinitely.
Your current warg in the tribe has self-exiled.
Well, that would be splendid news if our other had not already exiled himself for a time. I would, you'd have much to talk about, but he is not here right now, unfortunately.
I don't believe he will return.
He was brokenhearted over the death of his last warg, refused to do it again. Well, he knows he's still in the wood.
Because of the death of his previous warg. He's vowed never to do it again and placed himself in isolation, the death of a friend.
Indeed.
Make him understand that.
Well, you know, should you return, and he is here, we will make sure. Obviously, I do hope he does come back.
I appreciate it.
Cagovia as dangerous as it is now. Yes. But, regardless, come, we must see everyone off, I suppose.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
no,
heading your way.
I'll be fine, sure.
Your name echoes in your head as you heard it over and over again. You are mentally exhausted and tired, though you got to see something that is remarkable. A dryad, a second dryad. For all your life, Silver, no matter how much you tried to plead and speak and convince, none would listen, but she did. She did.
There's some.
Yes, let's see them.
I guess they changed their mind about treating the sick, and they're gonna leave. That's fine. Alright, you're not sick anymore. Go see them off. Fucking bastard. All NPCs, come see them off.
I'll be back.
Silva.
Silva, you recall the units of rat glove you have in your pocket?
No, Maple, I just moved everybody. You fucking
No, you can hand it off.
Eldam, take it from him and give it to the elder.
My hands are full.
The spear stays on its end remarkably well.
Listen, there's a reason he's the best.
The heavy weight in your arms.
More the
for
right
now.
one.
You carry with you a couple boons, 2 healing potions, a stamina potion to make your trip back faster, some odds and ends, bandages, and such. As you look around you, you see a lot of familiar faces. The very last time that you had left here, the same thing had taken place, where many of your brothers and sisters had seen off one of their own. Your heart feels somewhat heavy. There are less here than you remember. You feel every time that you take a trip and come back, less and less see you out when you leave. You know now that what you've been quested to do by Damacia is far more important than you realized. If something has not changed soon, this village may very well one day be empty. Everyone say your farewells.
Take care,
Good
Fenno.
to see
Can't
all of
wait
you
to see
again.
you again.
Fenno.
Don't
Safe
spend so
travels.
long next time.
Farewell, Fenno.
Alright?
Always
Safe
good to
trip.
see you healthy.
I'll be back
Bring your
shortly.
friend with you.
Tell him to
next
bring
time,
back
too.
his little friend.
Yeah, bring your friend.
That's
Okay.
promise.
Yeah.
We'll see you again
He's a pretty neat little guy there. Goodbye, Druid.
Do not forget to come back and speak with me.
Roche, make sure you tell him you snuck some pipeweed into his fucking crate.
By the way,
Thank you again for
don't tell anyone, but I snuck some of our best pipeweed in there. Don't
I
share it.
appreciate it.
Very rash.
I have swamp weed.
You'll find out.
Alright, go on, get.
I realize there is
Don't make it a long goodbye.
on your chest.
I know we got eternity, but...
Come
on, now. You can't be mean about it.
It's the wood elf killed the boy. He's being friendly.
The wood elf
It takes half an hour and 4 times saying goodbye.
Very nice having you, by the way.
yeah.
Handsome.
You got thousands of years to kill.
Oh,
Exactly. What's a couple more hours? You could go out for a rip,
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. It's not even winter.
I'm sure
It's
that you
fine.
shall. We can
It's
await
summer.
your
It's winter somewhere.
infinite return with this year.
No, it isn't.
Alright, say your farewells.
That's how it works.
I have
It's
so
like
many
winter.
questions.
Bye, Fenno. Safe trips.
We've kept you long enough before it gets dark now.
Snowbanks are like 12 feet high down here. Better get moving before it gets dark. The sun's already starting to go down. It's spring.
Oh, Elder, let them leave.
We will be safe.
Come and see us.
Don't worry.
Does enjoy
So she said she's going to put a
We gotta keep moving before it gets too dark.
to try to keep anything in there and anything out.
Yeah, she
Until we
has
can
to
deal
carry
with
her
it.
down to a grove.
So you scouts should be fine for it. Just don't go too close.
without you, Fenno. You better
We will be safe as
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Fenno.
I only run so fast.
He's young,
I'd
I'm
rather
old.
not be moving through the dark here.
We'll see you soon.
Farewell, Fenno.
Farewell.
Don't trip on a rock there.
I can't wave. Goodbye.
Yes.
That's alright.
That's
We
a
know
five
you'll
for
make it
us.
serious.
Better bring back a drill next time. Jeez.
Said something about being a
NPCs.
dryad. Maybe she's kind of NPC.
Beautifully done.
Yeah.
Absolutely excellent. Thank you all so much. Good shit. Really good shit. Spec-fucking-tacular. That is, fucking awesome. Alright, you guys are free. I'm gonna go with them to the edge of the map.
Out of hand. Now they're on tour.
Keep them away. The orcs and my mother.
Don't see it's going to put up a barrier. It should keep anything out and anything in. At least for now.
Avoid sending your scouts. Or more you will lose.
From what I saw,
curious if we see the destruction from the thing chasing us. That's what I'm curious about.
Oh.
No, you guys went the other way.
No, we were sprinting back this way.
Oh, you were this way? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna show Falcone I was more stealthy than her.
So, Fano, what boon or gift did you receive from the Dryad, if any?
She gave me a rune.
A rune?
On some, it looks like pet stuff. Dire trouble. That I can use it to to bring myself back to the grove.
Golden, that kind of blows your mind a bit.
That is something I do not understand, but that is, I would say, a very good gift to have. Especially on your travel.
Some of the magic. I just take things. And animals like things.
Well, you're a warg. You have that special trait about you.
Trying so hard to find the fucking road.
Right behind you, Bruns. Yep, this
You're
direction.
going the right way. Road is to the south and then goes west towards the setting sun. So as long as you keep it on your right, they're going the right way.
Keep going where?
The direction that you're going. If you look at my light, you're going directly to the burning place. Well,
Especially
the
that you
burned down
are...
place.
You have an untrained gift.
They've almost reached the road, yeah. They're very close.
I've just taken it as a way for Atla to protect me while I'm in the human world, I guess.
By Atla.
You break through the thick brush, and you find yourself back to a familiar road. Will lead you back to the edge of Cagovia.
Are there any signs of the thing that chased us here?
You see absolutely nothing. It's actually so surprising that you start to wonder if you actually saw it, or if it was in your head. The only reason why you believe it wasn't was because Gelnum saw it too.
Come on, we're almost near the forest edge.
Fun fact, chat. I've said it before, but people don't know. This DM avatar actually is something that's not invisible. And it is an in-world entity.
Okay, so I thought you saw movement ahead.
That's okay, I was mistaking rocks for orcs earlier. Don't feel bad.
Don't worry. I was trying to hide it in underbrush to avoid many of them.
Yeah. I played hide and seek behind some trees and in the underbrush.
And let's just say I played hide and seek and then run away as fast as I could while carrying him.
As you continue walking down the road, your eyes shift along the ground itself. You see no new prints. A bit of the Bird calls have returned, and the forest does not seem as quiet as it was before. Everyone here that has spent their whole lives in the woods can surmise whatever the threat was, it's at least nowhere near as close as it was before. In the moment, you are safe.
They must have moved on.
Moved on, or they've become dormant for the time.
One of the two. They didn't find anything with snatch you need around here. They may have just moved on to a different location in the woods.
Perhaps.
Better
Perhaps they
safe than
moved
sorry.
further north, towards the other ruins that were sealed until the Dryad had opened them. Still can't wrap my head around how she did such a thing.
Not easily, from what I've been told. It cost a great deal.
It was with great cost. Great cost.
You met her now that she's rejuvenated, which wasn't the case when me and Sola first met her. She was
Yes.
withered. Me as well, so I do fear the conversations that will be had between her and
Remember
the
to
Dryad
keep a
and her
leveled head.
leader. I'm staying out of it. I will deliver her to Our Lady. I will let them have their talks. And I will talk with the tribe while that happens.
Of course. Well, you're near the forest edge.
Why'd you stop
You
him?
should be able to make your way. Make your way along now.
I'll be able to grab the roads to human juice. Thank you, brother.
Of
I do
course.
appreciate you and everything you've done for me. And everything you do for the tribe.
He's safe.
Well, I will. Don't worry. I will be, Silva. But be safe on your journey back, and hopefully nothing is going on out there.
Knock on wood.
Of
We'll be
course.
back as soon as we can.
Please do.
Sure we can get the Dryad moving once we tell her of our plans.
Yes, I probably would lead with our Dryad wanting to speak with Ian Dell.
Yeah.
That might
I'm going
motivate
to.
her.
That and
Can you
having
hear
the
me?
permission to bring her daughter. It should be fine.
Oh.
Remember
We'll see you soon.
the tensions of what her blood is.
I know. Demacia will make sure that's fine, though.
Is my mic working?
Now it is. Hello?
Farewell,
Okay.
Fernando.
Yeah, no, I was
Farewell,
gonna
Silva.
do a minor narration thing, but my fucking mod
See you
mic
soon.
died.
Again, gotta stop saying the same thing and repeat, I swear.
Pause. Inside of your chest is 2 health potions, 3 units of pipeweed, strong shit, and a
Good.
stamina
Hell
potion, along with 2 bandages. You can save the stamina potion, or you can use it to arrive as soon as evening hits next session. It'll make your travel much faster.
Yeah.
So now
We're gonna use it. We may as well use it. Yeah.
Very well.
Crack that bitch open.
Then you would have opened the chest, and inside there would have been an incandescent yellow vial.
Oh, we should have put that on the ground first. I don't know how good this stuff tastes, but I'll try.
As you drink it down, you realize it tastes just like oranges, but without the taste and with all the pulp. It tastes like shit. You offer the vial to Silva.
great, don't worry.
Your best poker face. He looks actually excited. He thinks you enjoyed it.
I rolled a 3 for Ben. I rolled a 17 for Silva.
Bottoms up.
You were fucking betrayed. He betrayed you. You
One
actually
of the
think it's pretty
brothers
good?
now.
It's fucking awful. With the stamina potion down, you feel a tingle throughout your body. Nothing too overt, but down to your fingertips and your toes, and you're very acutely aware of your limbs, and there's a spring to your step. You feel as though you could carry this fucking thing all the way back at a jog.
Are you saying we have mirror tingles?
I'm saying that it's borderline Viagra, but for your legs and arms.
It's like I'm saying you died on the way back for saying that.
On your marks, get set.
There we go.
When you get to the edge of the road, you may respawn at your leisure.
It's probably the most invigorated Finno's felt in fucking 1,000 years.
Do it. Do it in the balls. Do it in the balls.
Level unlocked. Windows XP land.
Fuck yeah.
Favors from a
Мне
god.
щось
I
сталося
see how it
Silver.
is.
Druid? Oh my
Silver.
goodness.
Потому что будет-
Wouldn't speak to
Brunswick, my major for you.
Oh, hey, bud. How you doing?
Brunswick, he's quad wielding.
Quad wielding.
He's quad wielding. Look.
I won.
The ones I saw you guys when we were doing the orc stuff was hilarious. I'm just like, oh, let's do a circle.
Yeah, I gotta like find some Pepto-Bismol or Tums.
Where is he?
Real talk for a second.
Come here, you fuckers! Come here!
Over here. Come over
Come
here.
over here! Come here!
Get over here.
Get over here! Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Get over here!
Are you sure you can scream like that? with your throat?
Shut your fucking mouth, Kimchi. I barely tolerate you. Aside from Kimchi. I'm kidding. NBC's fucking marvelous job today. You guys stayed on task. You stuck with your dialogue. There was some good fucking improv when you weren't sure of what to say. Fucking spectacular. Lone, you're like the best orc we've ever had, hands down.
Fucking amazing.
Oh no!
I have to have more work
He was
time
so
with you.
angry.
I know.
Economist and
Everybody in my chat said you got the
We-
short
we-
stick.
we
You're
had-
the
we
one
had the
orc who
D-
didn't know common.
We had to beat him up because he was too angry, so we had to make him less angry by punching him along.
Excellently done to all of my DMs who managed to fucking keep everybody on task and make sure the information flowed so I could be anywhere where I need to. Fucking marvelous job by the players who did everything that they should have. Good fucking job. And of course, to Raffle Lord and Advocate, who not only pumped out this map, but also avatars last second because of some complications. So fucking amazing. And thank you so much.
I don't know where he is. I can't see him.
I had to pause. I paused at one point and muted myself just so I could scream how fucking beautiful the city was and the forest.
It's fucking funny. I say it all the time.
Did you see the road?
Raffle hates making
Oh.
forests, but he's so fucking good
I
at it.
didn't, no.
He's so good at it. He hates it, but he's so good at it. But yeah, so
The scene were great. But yeah, being able to, this one's just amazing.
thank you guys all so much for being here. Obviously, I could not do this without all of you. I hope you had fun. I'm gonna go die in a corner because I'm
Hell yeah.
exhausted. All right, it's a good job, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
You weren't the only one.
It was amazing. Thank everyone.
Good job,
It was fucking great.
Why am I typecasted as the
My bitch ass almost cried at the end. I hate you.
Because I saw it too. I was like, that's the thing in Badaria.
All right, chat.
And I had to make a rash decision.
All right, chat.
Then and there. So I was distracted. And
Time you to go. See you guys later.
I understand I was relying on you.
I was like, he can't do anything.
Like, having that part.
Good job, chat.
Literally, the amount of mental strain has been under, physical strain, and just the lack of anyone.
Let's rate these guys. They're the ones who were doing D&D the other day.
You look like carried a limp form that was
You look
trying
like nice people.
I mean,
Let's give them a raise.
these souls have talked with things out of character now,
and
so,
screeching and
we'll
claws
see
come
what
out. I'm
happens.
like, grab.
Right? I love you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Lilith, I love you. I'll be sitting right here on my computer to the next stream and organizing for you guys. And I will see you all next time. Take care, my friends. Much love. And good night. Bye.
I know, and then was just like, don't listen, do not listen.
I got to torment Cerise.
Never forget
You are strong.
I had to make